Saw him at Nottingham's open mic recently and asked him to do a spot here. And we're really excited to have him. Give it up for Matt Gaetz.
Thank you. Thanks, Tyler. Brian, great set. Thanks for having me up here, guys. I really do appreciate it. I want to thank FEMA for making the stage. It's good. I like it. It's, yep, it holds one fat guy. Approximate gross vehicle weight. I just want to thank everybody for having me out here. Thanks everybody who came to support me. I really appreciate you guys being here. It's good to be anywhere after about the gallon of tequila I put down last night. Nothing, and I mean nothing, takes you from zero to shit show like a few sips of tequila. And everybody, it's a polarizing alcohol. Either you love it or you hate it. And I have friends that are both. I love it. I can still drink it. I mean, blaming tequila on something you did stupid is like blaming a bullet on murder. It's like, you loaded the gun, you pulled the trigger. It's not tequila's fault you blew a football team and fell down a flight of stairs. You got drunk. Anything can do that to you. You gotta get right back on that horse. I mean, people that go, I don't drink that anymore, baffle me. If I had given up every alcohol in which I've acted stupid post-drinking, I'd be sitting up here with a little vial of vanilla extract. And that only lasted about a week before I got arrested. And next week I'll be trying to have the bartenders make me an aqua velva and Coke. And then you get that disappointed look my mother's giving me right now. He's not lying. No, I was in Baltimore the other day at the Ravens game. God, tough game. But on my way out, sad and dejected, a splendid vagrant offered me some helpful advice. And he said to me, and I'll try to get the vernacular right, if I screw it up, I apologize. He said to me, Hon, you just know if you're feeling bad, you also can just walk around this parking lot here, collect all these cans, bottles, and whatever else, walk right across that street on Conway to the recycling plant, and then go right up to Charles, and they'll give you a whole 30-pack of Natty Boh for a handful of nickels. And I'm like, what a splendid advertisement for your beer. National Bohemian, the hobo's choice. I mean, honestly, the slogan for National Bohemian used to be brewed from the water on the Chesapeake Bay, written right on the can. Until some guy was with his father-in-law at Sandy Point State Park, or as my in-laws from Pasadena call it, the beach. And Pop turns over to his son-in-law and goes, boy, split this beer with me, will you? And he pops one off the ring hanging from his belt. And he looks at it and he reads the can, brewed from the water from the Chesapeake, looks down at the jellyfish wrapped in trash, covered in cigarette butts, that just washed up to his foot, cracks it open, goes, yum! And so they changed the slogan, thankfully marketing people. It now said, from the land of pleasant living. And the very next day, the Baltimore Sun wrote, Baltimore, gonorrhea capital of the world. And now, because of truth in advertising, Natty Boh just says, we'll give you diarrhea. But we're not the worst. Baltimore is by far the worst of the local cheap shit beers. There's one that tops them all. Anybody here from Pittsburgh? And you're from Pittsburgh? You still live there? Of course you don't. You know why? Because no one lives in Pittsburgh. It looks like a Scooby-Doo ghost town. That steel mill closed down and everybody left. And it wasn't because of the steel mill. Oh, no. It was because Iron City beer. This beer tastes like copper shavings and failure. It is the worst shit I've ever tasted in my life. I wouldn't use it to put out a fire. Somebody came to my house the other day, was at a local liquor store, goes, dude, look what they have. I see light. I was like, huh, I see someone who's never coming to my house again. Seriously. They put this in the local bars in Pittsburgh, and the citizens fled like rats fleeing a sinking ship. A tumbleweed rolled through a puddle and went, fuck this, I'm going to Cleveland. I mean, just terrible beer. But I just want to take a second before my set's over. I'm just here to just do a quick spot, but just to thank my friends and family for showing up. My mother and father are here, my brothers. And I know what some of you are thinking. You're really going to talk like this in front of your parents? I'm like, who do you think taught me to talk? The first three things I learned how to repeat were mama, dada, and get that out of your fucking mouth! I mean, my first and second grade teachers had a handwritten note pinned to my shirt going, he answers to God damn it faster than he does his own name. And now to the point of the evening where I like to make Thanksgiving dinner awkward for my wife. We just celebrated our 3rd anniversary. 3 years. Thank you, I appreciate it. Or as I like to call it, the day the blowjobs died. You have no idea the correlation between slapping a ring on a finger and slapping a force field on your dick. I mean, I figured I got head on the ride home from our first date. That sets a precedent. I should be guaranteed head now for like eternity. No. Marriage is a sacred covenant. It means I do not do that anymore. Amazing. I liken it to putting a shock collar on a dog because it just won't go past that line. Sure, it keeps it from fleeing the yard, but there's only so far it will go. But it's not the dog that gets screwed. It's the hydrant at the other end of the line. Guys, thanks for my time. I really appreciate you having me on.